12 Important Tips, How to Be a Better Driver. In an action movie, burning rubber while swerving around tight curves is undoubtedly cool, but in real life, being a great driver is all about avoiding the necessity for risky maneuvers. There are many techniques, suggestions, and adjustments you may do to advance your driving abilities if you want to be the finest driver you can be. Here are some of the more significant changes you can make. 1. Keep a 4-second distance between other cars. Using the 4-second window will help you keep proper spacing. Even though you may have heard to leave 2 car lengths between you and the car in front of you, this advice is actually false. 2 car lengths may be too much or too little space, depending on your speed. Instead, think to yourself, would I strike them in less than 4 seconds if the car in front of me stopped where it is right now and I slammed on the brakes? Back off a bit if the response is affirmative. 2. Make sure your mirrors are adjusted correctly. In reality, most people don't have their mirrors in the best position. Leaning over the center console while driving will allow you to see the rear view in full. From here, adjust your passenger side mirror so that you can just make out the edge of your car. Next, lean against the driver's side window with your cheek and do the same with the driver's side mirror. Sit upright in the driver's seat and adjust it so you can see everything behind you in the rear view. Since a section of each side mirror's view will overlap with the rear view, adjusting your side mirrors such that you can see the vehicle's edge from the driver's seat actually wastes some of the mirror. Your field of vision will be increased if you tilt to one side and adjust the mirrors. The broader angle should help prevent you from being blinded by headlights and reflections. 3. Maintain a swivel in your head. Keep a keen eye on the road and keep an eye on your surroundings. It's simple to simply follow another car without paying attention to your surroundings, but you should always scan your surroundings to make sure you're paying attention to what's going on around you. Give the surroundings a cursory glance every 5 to 10 seconds. To see what is going on to your right, left, and back, use your mirrors. This will keep you interested and keep you from being overly hooked on anything. Instead of concentrating on the car in front of you when driving along a lengthy stretch of highway without any curves, simply scan the road ahead as far as you can see. 4. Use the rear view's flip switch. A lot of folks are unaware that your rear view mirror has 2 settings. It's a dimmer switch, that little tab under your rear view, and it works. When it's dark outside and you find yourself squinting from the headlights in your rear view mirror, turn this tab to dim the lights. You'll have an easier time seeing what's going on, which can make you a much better driver in low light settings. Some more recent cars have a button rather than a tab. To switch the dimmer on or off, you typically merely push or pull the tiny tab until it slips into the second position. 5. Examine your mirrors before swerving. Rely on your mirrors for a little moment rather than turning completely around. Check all 3 of your mirrors after activating your blinker. This will enable you to visualize the whereabouts of the nearby automobiles without having to completely turn your neck. If you quickly turn to inspect the tiny blind area on your side after scanning your mirrors and spotting an opportunity for a lane change, by checking your mirrors first, you can avoid having to scan every car on your side before changing lanes. Of course, feel free to perform one of those rapid head spin maneuvers if there is no one in front of you and you really want to make positive that no one is in your blind area. It's not a good idea to look away from the road in front of you for more than a few seconds, but if it's completely clear, you can. 6. Don't make a left turn before you turn the wheel. On left turns, a lot of people make serious errors. Keep your wheels pointing straight while in the turn lane. Wait until you are ready to initiate the turn before beginning to turn the wheel. Many people wait in the turning lane with their steering wheel slightly turned, which leads them to overturn and may perhaps go into the perpendicular lane with oncoming traffic. Additionally, if you are rear-ended while turning your wheels, your car will slip into the path of oncoming traffic. Additionally, be careful not to enter the right lane when they are making a left turn. This is typically prohibited and ineffective from a turning standpoint. 7. Keep your focus on your objective in tense circumstances. Focus on your exit if your car slides, skids, or if you are startled. Instead than concentrating on how your steering wheel is positioned or which way your car is facing, keep your eyes fixed on the direction you wish to take it. Your vehicle will automatically feel as though it is moving in the direction you are looking, and you will adjust the steering wheel in accordance with that instinctive feeling. This is also useful while navigating a winding route or a strange bend. Consider where you want to go rather than where you are. You already know how to turn the steering wheel, and using the object as a reference will make it easier for you to determine which direction to turn. 8. Be aware of how other drivers may move. To determine what other drivers are thinking, observe their conduct. If you approach too close to a vehicle that is constantly changing lanes and tailgating you from 2 lanes over, they will probably become extremely hostile. It's safe to assume that the person in front of you is distracted if they alternate between moving slowly and quickly, so be on the lookout. It is essential to keep an eye on and maintain a safe distance from drivers who appear to be driving erratically or violently, since drivers use their driving to communicate their thoughts to other road users. Keep in mind that you have no influence over other individuals. Even if you're a flawless driver, you still need to be aware of what other drivers are doing. 9. Quickly accelerate, halt, and turn. If you're driving properly, it should feel as smooth as butter. Avoid making any sudden turns or movements, and evenly accelerate as you build up speed. Also, brake as gradually as you can. The safest method to drive is thus, especially in the rain or snow. Additionally, you will save money on gas while safeguarding your car from unneeded wear and tear. It is much simpler for other drivers to react to your activities on the road when you move slowly and deliberately. 10. Use traffic cones to master parallel parking. Practice parallel parking in your spare time because it can be challenging. Drive your car to a vacant lot, then position 2 cones next to a curb. As though a car were present, approach the front cone parallel. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the curb as you back up to the place where the passenger seat would be in that hypothetical car. Once your rear curbside wheel is even with the curbside wheels of the vehicle in front of you, straighten out by turning the wheel in the other way while backing up. See if you can do it in one go by repeatedly practicing this. 11. Adhere to the traffic laws. When you're driving, being safe should be your top priority. Driving can be risky, therefore it's crucial to abide by local rules. No matter how open the road may seem, always follow the posted speed limit. Never attempt to beat a yellow light, and always give way to pedestrians. To be the best driver you can be, abide by the laws in your area. You should always use your turn signal. It's the primary means by which you can let other drivers know what your intentions are. Use your turn signal even if you believe no one is nearby before making a lane change or turn. It's a wise practice to adopt. Always buckle up in a car. In all seriousness, getting in the car is one of the simplest and easiest things you can do, and it just might save your life. Never use your phone while driving unless you're using a hands-free device. It's virtually always against the law, and it's also quite dangerous. 12. Begin daily meditation. Yes, that seems ridiculous, but it will improve your driving. Maintaining focus and composure while monitoring various sets of information is the key to good driving. There is some proof that mindfulness meditation, which focuses on teaching you to calm your thoughts and focus, will actually improve your driving. Follow a guided meditation session to get started, and aim to meditate for at least 15 minutes each day. You'll feel better and become a better driver as a result. If you prefer yoga, it can also have a similar impact,